friends, good evening. Till now we have completed transit analysis from Aries to Capricorn, and we have only two signs left. One is Aquarius and the other is Pisces. So let us do the analysis of transit results for Aquarius for 2021, how it is going to be. So for Aquarius, yes, the Saturn is in 12th house along with 11th lord Jupiter. So basically Saturn owns two houses. So basically their Ascendant lord, Moon sign lord, and 12th lord also. So he is actually in 12th house, and also along with the second and 11th lord being in 12th house. So this is going to be a bit tough time for them. If you see Ketu is in 10th house for Aquarius people. So these people actually, they don't seem to be active during this time, because Ketu in 10th house detaches them from public life, public exposure. They are not kind of social during this time, so they stay in isolation most of the times for most of the people, for who are Aquarius moon sign and Aquarius ascendants. So their 12th house is kind of gained a lot of strength during 2021 because of two heavy planets, Saturn and Jupiter, occupying their 12th house. So as I mentioned in my previous videos, so we consider analyzing transit results from moon sign. If moon is stronger than ascendant in birth chart, we see transit from ascendant if ascendant is stronger than moon. Basically moon is kind of mind, that is how you perceive things, and ascendant actually it gives some kind of will, how you act upon a particular change that is basically working on you, influencing you. So how do you resist that change? How do you handle this change? How do you handle that energy? That is seen from ascendant. So for Aquarius, two major planets, Saturn and Jupiter being in 12th. So it means that the first house, second house, 12th house, 11th house. So the conjunction of the house lords of first, second, 11, 12 is happening in their 12th house. So this is very tough time for these people to save money. So they go for a lot of investments, and this is the time they need to actually channelize this energy, the 12th house, to become spiritual, because Ketu in 10th house also makes a person spiritual, and do some kind of self-sacrifice, charity, help the unprivileged, help the poor people, so that they'll have a smooth Sadhesati, because they have Sadhesati running in parallel. They just started Sadhesati, they're running first phase of Sadhesati. So coming to Rahu in their 4th house, so they would like to bring some improvements to their home. The health of mother may not be good because of Rahu in 4th position. They may go for acquiring, buying a property or a land or a vehicle. But anyways, 4th house Rahu can actually disturb their peace of mind at home, because the 4th house stands for mother, house comforts, home, and peace at home. So but this time the 4th house Rahu, they can leverage this to bring some improvement to their existing home, and also to learn something which is new, to upgrade themselves. So Rahu will help them. And coming to Ketu, yes, Ketu is in their 10th house. So however hard work they put, it is very tough for them to see rise in career because of Ketu in 10th house, because Ketu is a kind of a neutral planet, a tamasic planet. wherever house he is positioned, basically he never acts upon the significations of that house. So he basically develops a kind of tendency remain detached to those material elements. So that's what Ketu in 10th house does. But this time they can use this time, channel this energy properly, become spiritual, and they'll find things moving for them when Jupiter comes to their sign, which is Aquarius, by mid of April 2021. So the Jupiter transit during that time will bring a lot of positivity in their life. So till that point of time, they have to handle these energies. Jupiter in 12th house, and but of course Jupiter in 12th house is good for spirituality, charity, self-sacrifice, helping unprivileged, poor people. So these people can actually focus on this thing, so which will be good for them. So Jupiter will bless them if they do this. And they have to manage this Sadesati energy also, because they have Sadesati Saturn operating in their 12th house, which is house of loss, hidden things, obstacles, and relationship with their people who are not married. So basically it's not a good time, great time for them to find a right spouse, right partner. At least they have to wait till mid of April 2021. That's when Jupiter moves to their sign and aspects their 7th house, and Jupiter also aspects their 5th house, which is good for relationships and marriage. So people who are already in marital life, so it's a kind of testing time for them. So they need to keep their temper down. They have to keep themselves very cool. They should not get into heated up arguments, because Sadesati is already prone to disturbances in marital life, conflicts with spouse partners. Okay, but Saturn actually aspects their 9th house. Okay, with the 10th aspect. So this is the time they can focus on their career, change in career, something new they can learn, which will be helpful for them to find other opportunities in the market. So because of 11, 12, first and second house lords in 12th house, so the major areas of focus for them is name and fame, one thing, self. The other thing is family, bank position, financial status, investments, 12th houses. And they have to be careful about their investments, because Jupiter is in 12th house along with Saturn. And their elder siblings also in focus. So this is a kind of a moderate time for them. But I'm sure like from April 2021 onwards, they'll have very good time, and Jupiter transits their moon sign. So friends, this is my analysis about Aquarius moon sign ascendants. So if you like the video, please click on like button and also subscribe to my video. Thank you very much.